Hi, Taurus. So I'm doing this a little bit differently this month. I'm actually doing kind of a live stream capture. So this video is being essentially downloaded right to YouTube, which is saving me a little bit of time, and it just seems more convenient. So I'm going to do this month and see how it works out. So I'm just kind of getting everything in order. The light's going down a little bit. Hopefully it'll be okay. It won't be pixelated or too dark. It looks okay right now. So this is Erin Scott. I'm here doing an art channeling this month again to tap into what forms and pictures want to come through with regards to the evolutionary growth narrative for the Taurian archetype at this time. It is a very intense time, as I told Aries. If you haven't seen it already, I posted a video on the channel about the dynamics of this particular new moon cycle, which is happening tomorrow. I'm filming this on April 14th, Saturday. The new moon is the 15th, but this week has a series of events happening in preparation for Uranus moving into Taurus next month. So it's a video that encapsulates this chunk of time, this chapter of time that's going through great shift and change. So let's go ahead and tap in. I have my pencils with me, but I also have my gouache. And so I'm starting with the gouache, and we'll see if anything else wants to come through. For those of you interested in learning about the, let's say, the breadth of my work, you can go to the alchemyofholism.com and learn more. To become a patron and see the benefits of becoming a patron, you can see the link below this video. Actually, let's go ahead and I'm going to write your name right up here at the top. Okay, so there you are. So Taurus, I hope that you are well. People's body systems, the physicality of our body systems have been, for many people, shifting, changing, activated, catalyzed, uncomfortable. There's been some discomfort. There's been some illness. There's been some head issue, nerve issues. So if that's the case for you, I invite you to watch the video and also watch other people's videos too, other astrologers' videos about the dynamics that are going on for the now. So I'm going to just tap in for a little bit here. Just making sure you can see okay. Taurus, give me a moment here. I have a selection of colors on my plate, and that's what I'm kind of tapping into here. So Taurus, if you haven't seen, I've been doing these channelings. I did these channelings a couple of years ago, and then I started again in I guess it was January of this year. So they've been going on for a few months now. So I invite you to go back and look at the other ones to kind of tap in, because they'll continue to change and evolve with mediums. I will be eventually when the snow, right now we have snow today, but when the spring arrives, I'm planning to go outside and do some nature art actually. Okay. So Taurus, I'm going to stop there. There might be more that wants to come. Let me put my brush down. Make sure you can see. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what this means right now. I mean, the first thing that came through first of all, was black. So the color black. And we're looking at the color, we're looking at the thickness, the opacity, the motion, the form, everything, and how everything works together. Here we have black. So there might be some things right now. This is over the course of this month ahead. So this is for the Aries new moon cycle, mid-April 2018 to mid-May 2018. And we have this black line, thick line that came down, got bigger. You know, it's like there's almost like a, what do you call it? It's like a heartbeat scan. You know, it's like it's coming down, there's activity, and then there's a big line. So it's almost like flatlining activity, you know, kind of flatlining activity. So it could be over the course of this month, for some of you, you're experiencing or will be. This is all part of the growth narrative. This is all activation for the push that catalyzes the movement, the evolution, the break. Here, there could be some unconsciousness, or there could be some shadow that comes out, you know, or that there's a numbness that's activated. So for some of you, it's going to be either, I want to say almost like a void, like you're wiping out, like no. And it could be, no, I'm not going to put up with that anymore. So it could be with the person, with the behavior, etc. For some of you, it could be a numbness or an apathy that's activated within you. And it almost gets activated at times over the course of the month when you don't like what's happening. So there's brown here. So we have this kind of earthen brown, a box with these two kind of, let's say, insights. That's what this feels to me. It's almost like ideas or insights. So there's these insights that are there, but there might be some big block activated for some of you that doesn't want to see it, doesn't want to attend. There's a box here, again, this earthen brown. So there might be something that you hold that's organic, that's part of you, that is part of your nature, that's the soil of you, that you're containing. Do you see how it's contained between these lines? It's almost like it's well hidden, it's protected. So there's this protected, let's say, box of gift, box of your organic nature that's being held here within this. I might pull a card on that, actually, Taurus. I might pull a card. I'm going to tap in to see what this is about. We'll pull a growth edge for you, too, but I'll pull a card to kind of tap into what that is about. It could be just negativity, like heaviness, negativity, even depression. And so that stuff gets activated, but you can see there's a thick activation, then it dwindles. There's another activation, it dwindles. Within all of this, down under some activations, two big broad activations over this month, maybe of sadness, maybe of depression. The gift resides within you, your gift, your nature. Okay? Over here, and hopefully you'll recognize that. You will maybe recognize that. And maybe you do, but you're still protective of it. But let's go over to the other side and see what's activated. So over here, there is some growth. We have this green blob here underneath the black line. So there's green above and there's green below with these two lines. Again, we have the black here and here, right? Black, line, black. So there's some negativity, I want to say, that's activating a canceling out even of some growth that's manifested for you. The gift sits on this last line. This last line bisects this green growth that's activating for you over the course of this month. So your gifts are coming out, but there's some negativity that comes. Now, it could be that there's two people, two individuals in your sphere that act to cancel out your good work. So maybe in your mind, in your perceptive reality, there are two individuals that cancel you out. Somebody's overseeing you too. There's green here. Somebody, and this is in green. Do you see that the eye is in green? So it could be either that your growth is being canceled out by other people. In fact, that's what I'm seeing. So for some of you, your eye is looking out at your growth being canceled out, but either twice or by two individuals over the course of this month. So you're seeing a lack of respect, a lack of acceptance, a lack of love and appreciation for your work. That's the growth edge. That's the growth edge. Here at the base of the whole thing is blue. It's a spiral. It's a sphere and it's a spiral. This is about, blue represents spirituality. Blue represents communication. So, and they're essentially, these yellow pieces here almost look like wings, you know. So there's some base for you over the course of all of this minutia happening here, right? There's some negativity around your gifts. There's almost like a protective mechanism around your gifts. Your gift is aligned with these spiritual insights, these little flicks of insight. This is part of your gift. Here you are growing something, but there's denial of it, or you're perceiving that it's not respected, okay? Down at the foundation of all of this reality is this blue spiral, spiritual communication that is winged. This is about, let's say, an elevated view, a more holistic view, an ability to get above the minutia of everyday reality. So this is your foundation, but there's crap on the outside. There's an external reality that you're going to have to contend with. And there's some darkness. I think that there's some emotional darkness that you might be moving through. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So I'm going to actually, this is the Carolyn Mace archetype card deck. And I am going to pull the monthly growth edge guidance for you, but let's go ahead and tap into the black and see what comes up for that. Seeker. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So Seeker card is coming up with regards to the black lines. Okay, so Taurus, what's coming up? This is going to be for some of you. The shadow attribute of this growth edge. So what is this black about? It's about your seeking. What's the shadow attribute of that? The inability to commit to a path once you've found it. Okay? What wants to be evolved with that is the thirst for wisdom and truth. The thirst for wisdom and truth. So it could be that you're so thirsty for wisdom and truth that there's a depression or negativity with which you're perceiving the world, and you're containing your gifts within because maybe the external world seems too mundane, seems too ridiculous, seems too adolescent. you know, that kind of thing. Let's take a look at what the core growth edge is for you and see what's coming up for you there. For Taurus, for mid-April to mid-May, the prime growth edge. That was a clean cut. Lover is coming up. Lover. Okay, so the core growth edge for you, Taurus, is lover. The shadow attribute is obsessive passion that harms others, or a self-destructive devotion. Okay, what wants to be evolved over the course of this cycle for you is great passion and devotion and unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So it's about really getting into the root of lover. Getting out of obsession and getting into the truth of it, the flow of it, the ease of it. Natural systems flow easily with love source energy. So that's it. In fact, let me pull that up. We'll pull it there for you. Okay. So Taurus, I do send you so much love and support for this month ahead. Go to the alchemyofholism.com for more information on me and my services if you'd like a personal reading, etc. Otherwise, take care of yourself this month. Take care of your body. Love yourself radically. Care for yourself with time and space and quiet and solitude where you can get it. Spiritual practices, healthy foods, lots of liquids, lots of water. Especially, well, we'll talk more about it next month, but with Uranus going into your sign next month, it's going to be a tremendous shakeup to all of our realities, but Taurus is going to feel it. So take care of yourself, prep yourself for the changes that are emerging, okay? Much love. Talk to you next month. Bye.